What up, man? I'm back on this bitch. Don't act like I'm going anywhere just because I take a little bit of a break. Sometimes I like shit to cool down. And I always love talking about shit no one else is talking about. Talk to him, Jada. You know how I do.
Motherfuckers, y'all already know who I am. I know some of y'all, the ones that ain't hiding.
Donaire.
The ones that are.
Walters. What up, niggas?
New year, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
New year, nigga. Back-to-back business.
Huge fight. I'm going to take my time since everybody else, they rushed through this fight. I'm going to take my time on this fight. Let you know who I think has a bigger edge.
Record deal. Rough Riders, Def Jam, Rockefeller, D-Block. Couple of white dudes. I don't know about, but you know, that's how it is. You know what I mean? What made you go over there? Change of pace. The people like change. The fans like change. Not too dramatic. You know, they like to see new shit and hear new shit and see new shit. It ain't no difference though. You know, different machine maybe. But we got to see. We're gonna see what's going on, you dig? No, it's definitely not ready yet. You know what I mean? I got about 7, 8 songs. Still gotta holler at Kanye, Just Blaze. You know? Maybe Pharrell. Hopefully Doc Dre. Tune.
Classics only. For the classic fights.
Whoever got the fucking heat, man. Timberland, Storch. I don't discriminate. If it's hot, let's have it. If it ain't, keep it.
Keep it.
Give it to the enemy.
Why did I drop that?
I take it from here. I take it from here. We talk a little bit about some shit no one else is talking about. That's what I do on this channel. I like talking about shit. At that time, nobody's talking about the shit. Let's move on. Donaire. Shout outs to Kell Brook for winning this match. I thought it was a draw. Let's move on. Triple G. He gonna knock out Rubio. Let's move on. See, these guys don't get solid, crazy predictions like that. Brook did. I did a breakdown for Canelo and whatchamacallit. I spoke on Brook and Porter also, so I did the breakdown. The must fights need predictions. You see what I mean? Floyd gonna handle his biz. You know what I mean? He don't need what you need from Floyd. You know what it is, nigga. Mollywop, homie. Let's move. This fight needs a motherfucking prediction. This fight needs to have some time taken down on it. Y'all, I mean, everybody I know that made a prediction about this fight rushed through it. Y'all sped. I was comfortable. I was looking for my boys' videos, and everybody that was making videos were just, they announced it and kept moving. I mean, what happened? What happened to really enjoying a great matchup? This matchup is huge. I don't give a fuck. I'll sit here and enjoy my shit. This matchup is huge. Nicholas Walters versus Nonito Donaire. What up, niggas? Shout outs to both of these niggas. Shout outs more towards Donaire for taking this fight. I mean, you already know Walters needed a fight like this. But shout outs to Donaire for taking this fight. Because it shocked me. Wasn't Donaire the leader of his own shit? Wasn't he running his own cards and shit? Wasn't he the main event? That's what I didn't understand. It was a little confusing, but I ain't gonna make it more than what it's supposed to be, you know? With that being said, let's jump back. Let's jump into it, y'all. If you go by wisdom, experience, you gotta give it to Donaire. You know the thing, when I saw Donaire trying to get to Rigo, It looks sort of like Canelo trying to get to Lara, if y'all know what I'm talking about. I think it was like maybe the 5th round, I could be wrong, where Canelo is trying to do his slick shit. Like, I'm slick too, you know, I'm a quick fighter too, but it's just, he's not like that. Y'all niggas know, you know, I fuck mad white bitches, not like that. But he is less melanin enhanced, you know what I mean? He's less, he has less rhythm in him than, you know, the black slick fighters. I resemble the black slick fighter. That's who I fuck with. Some people like the you know, the boxer punchers. They can box, but their power is more known behind them than their boxing skill, you know. You could say Garcia is like a boxer puncher, you know. Keith Thurman, you can call him a boxer puncher, but I'm pretty sure he'll tell you that he's a slickster. And you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. We see how you are. So when I saw Donaire trying to get to Rigo, it reminded me of Canelo trying to get to Lara. You just aren't slick enough. That's all there is to it. Now this is gonna now you saw what happened. You know, Donaire ended up losing. Rigo is on the stardom. You saw what happened. So it's like, has Donaire adjusted enough to catch up with the slick fighters? That's the problem, you know? You got an undefeated lion you are about to face, Donaire. This motherfucker did a spectacular job on his last fight. A better job than you did on the same opponent, being Vic Darchinyan, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, Walters, what does he bring to the table? Donaire, he brings the wisdom. He should bring the power. He should bring the height. I wouldn't say the speed. The footwork is going to be interesting from Donaire, because I like Donaire's footwork, but maybe it's because I was watching him more toward the flat-footed fighters. You see what I mean? Nobody's slick. You saw him against Rigo, and whose footwork was better, you know? And as far as Walters is concerned, what I've seen so far, his footwork is no joke, man. I mean, after this, if he's successful, I would love to see, even if it, you know, because we don't think Rigo versus Donaire is going to happen again. I don't really care if it happens. We know who's better. But I would love to see a Walters versus a Rigo. You know what I mean? That's what motherfuckers should want to see next. Get down. And jumping on my damn couch, don't you? So, I want to, like, now, look, when I say less melanin enhanced, motherfuckers, that doesn't always apply. Just because I'm a black man, you know what I mean, you're a lighter shade, doesn't mean I have more rhythm than you. It's just what you've learned. And also, the majority of black people just have more rhythm than, you know, more toward the Caucasian side. You see what I mean? So, for instance, in Latino, whatever other, we just got more rhythm. It is what it is. So, the cool thing about Donaire is, he like me. He a motherfucking New Yorker. You know, we survive anywhere, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I don't know if Walters come from that. Where is he? He don't come from Grand Rapids, dude. I hope he don't. Shit. But I think Donaire's a New Yorker. So it's not just because you don't have that slickness in you. You could develop it. You know, if you're not just automatically born with it, you can develop it just from your surroundings, your peers, your everyday growing up and living that life, you know what I mean? Of having to live on the edge and having to be a slickster, and any given moment I need to be able to jump out the way type of shit. That's just how niggas live. That's how I live. You know, that's how most of my New York niggas live. Y'all niggas know what it is. So, I can't believe y'all didn't take y'all time on this motherfucking fight. I know, right? Can't believe I fucking dropped my Dutch. If I had to, that's my nigga Sheik. So with that being said, if I had to pick, now what does Walters bring to the table? Walters brings, he's slick, man. He's a slickster. You know, I fuck with my slicksters, man. I fuck with the Wards, the Floyds, the fucking, you know, David Hayes even. David Hayes more of a boxer puncher. But he was slick in a lot of them shits. That nigga David, go watch David Hayes' old fights. That nigga David Hayes, my nigga. People got the same hate towards David Hayes that they do with Amir Khan sometimes. You know what I mean? You can call Amir Khan slick, to be honest with you. His footwork needs more work, though. He can't fight backing up either, which is what Rigo is real good at doing. Also, Floyd and Ward, man, these guys can fight on the back foot. And it's a huge advantage for those that can only fight going forward, you know. Walters, he brings speed to the table. He brings the youth to the table. He's younger than Donaire. See, before, Donaire was always that young motherfucker doing the damn thing. And shout outs to Donaire for putting on his performances and once again for taking this fight. Shout outs to Donaire and Canelo for taking fights. We all know that this is not, the biggest money fight that can be made, right? But we can all agree on these fights that these men have chosen is the best for their careers, the best for their legacy. Shout outs to Donaire. Even though he lost to Rigo, he fought him. Shout outs. See, that's when, you know, I was watching, I forgot who put up the vid. You can't just keep getting points for fighting certain. I think Boxing Beats, what up, nigga? I think Boxing Beats and Rhymes put it up. I forgot how he put it, but you only get so far or so many points for fighting somebody and not winning, you know. Just because you fought everybody and lost and they were the legend doesn't mean you get some type of credit for fighting the legend, you know. It stops along the way. You do, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, where Woodward, Donaire took the fight, and it came to show he wasn't really scared of Rigo, you know what I mean? Just the business of how boxing works. It's just how it was, you know. Bob Arum wanted Donaire to be the shining star, just like a Pacquiao, like he wants Zhao Shiming to do, right? But in all actuality, this boxer's better. Your boy's better. Rigo's better. Now, people say, why don't Rigo get promoted more, yada, yada, yada? It's probably because he doesn't speak English like that and is not trying to learn any English at his age. Rigo's getting older. He's pushing, what, 33 now? Rigo's getting up there in age, man. As far as people don't want to give his boxing record credit, his age should give him credit as far as having wisdom in the sport. He's an older dude, man. So Walters brings the foot movement. The foot movement's the key. I want to know if his foot movement's better than Donaire's. I know Donaire can bang, you know. And will he give the respect to Donaire that Donaire is used to seeing from other fighters? He didn't get it from Rigo. Rigo ain't give him the respect, but the other fighters that he fought definitely gave him his space to let him do what he wanted to do, and he ended up taking over the fight. But will Walters go out there and put on that master clinic like he did on Darcinian? And if so, man, all right. Everybody's, you know, because if I had to pick, I would pick Walters for the youth being on his side. His jab is a little better, you know. Let me see. His jab's a little better. And he's more of a slickster right now than Donaire is. If Donaire was to win this fight, he will show us something we haven't seen from him yet. And as many fights as we've seen Donaire in, what else can he really show us? But if he wins this fight, it's gonna be crazy. It'll be something like him cutting off the ring on Walters, you know, or him just, you know, turning it into a brawl, you know, just all up on Walters with a bunch of combinations, have him on the ropes. You see what I mean? Something to that effect, I think, is the way to get a guy like Walters out of there. Because a lot of people will put up a prediction about just how their fighter's going to win and not put it up both ways. But Donaire to win, he's going to have to do like a Maidana on a Broner type of shit is what I'm thinking of to be successful. Can't believe y'all ain't take your time on this fight. Walters is a beast. If you guys haven't checked him out, go check him out before this fight go down. He's on the undercard. This should be a main event fight, y'all. On the undercard. I don't know why Donaire. Maybe has Donaire dropped from stardom like that? I mean, damn, the boy just. I didn't think he dropped that low, man, on the toilet pole. That nigga dropped low as hell, you know. When these guys lose fights, people always say a loss don't mean nothing. Obviously it do. When motherfuckers lose fights, it seems like they either had to get a warm-up fight, go down in weight, jump back into something they don't feel like doing. For instance, Donaire lost to Rigo. What has Donaire really put on since then? You know what I mean? He had a fight, but it wasn't the Donaire that we wanted, right? Porter just got an L. Porter got an L, and what happened? Hold up. Porter got an L. All of a sudden, everybody's just talking like they ain't gonna give the boy another fight. What type of shit is that? That's messed up. Shit. It's not like he, you know, and he only lost one fight. Let me get another one for you. What's my man's name? Andre Durrell lost one fight. What does it look like for him? Andre Durrell ended up losing, and he was never the same. His whole career went in a totally different direction. Who else lost a fight? There's plenty out there. Yuri Foreman was an undefeated fighter until Miguel Cotto got a hold of him. We haven't seen him since. Yes, his leg went out, but before that, there was no problem. All of a sudden, let's move on. Who else was an undefeated fighter that took a huge break? Just a break beyond like, damn, dog, one loss made that much of a difference, and I guess it did. You know what I mean? Gary Russell Jr. just lost a fight. We haven't heard from him since. He should have been back in the ring by now. He has been out since March. Was it March? I'm bugging. Was it June? Regardless, he should be talked of. He should have talks about him in his next fight now. You see what I mean? We are going into September here, and we don't hear anything about Gary Russell trying to rebound, all because of one loss. So does that one loss make a difference? It does. So don't sit here and be like, oh, one loss don't make a difference. Yes, it does. What happened to Diego Corrales when he lost to Floyd? You know, so you have to understand, man. And some people are really fighting for it, not the cocky ones, the Broner types who really don't want that loss, you know. People are really fighting for it to show, you know, I'm not trying to be like one of them. I'm not trying to have an L on my record and them calling me a loser for the rest of my life, because literally you will be. It is what it is, man, you know. It's not like we dwell on it to say, oh, since you lost, you're trash. Because I want Porter to come back, you know. I want all these guys I just mentioned to come back firing. And, you know, I would love for these guys to come back to just pick up where they left off before that happened. You know, Miguel Cotto, when he was undefeated, he got his ass whooped by Margarito. Margarito was cheating with the plastic in his gloves and shit, and he wasn't the same fighter afterwards. You know, it took him a while to rebound. And Pacquiao came along and beat him again, and he wasn't the same. I think it would have been a better fight, in my opinion, and at the right weight division. It would have been a better fight if Cotto was undefeated when he fought Pacquiao. Same thing with Hatton. Pacquiao, you a slick motherfucker, son. When Hatton lost to Floyd, he was undefeated at the time. When he lost, he wasn't the same fighter ever again. You know what I mean? Same real talk, man. The undefeated Hatton versus Manny Pacquiao, I believe would have went totally different. I believe so, man. It just because the mindset is different when you're undefeated, you know. So that's why I want to know about Walters. Walters being undefeated or whatnot. Will he have the mindset to say, I'm the best. I'm undefeated. I haven't lost yet. You know when you haven't been put to the test, but you also know if you're nice. You see what I mean? I haven't been put to the test yet. So does that mean, you know, the thing that keeps an undefeated fighter humble is the loss. The fact of knowing that you can lose. That's what keeps them humble. You see what I mean? The fact of being undefeated is what brings the cockiness out. But the fact of having that first loss humbled every single one that I've just mentioned, right? The only way you don't have to be humbled is if you're not fighting off of cockiness, you're fighting off of what? Confidence. Which is what I see in Floyd when he goes to his you know, when he's standing up there on the face-offs. He's not cocky standing there when he's doing the weigh-in, you know, the face-off with his opponent. It's pure confidence I see in my nigga, you know. But shout-outs to Donaire and Walters. Definitely Donaire and Canelo for taking these legendary fights for their career, knowing it's not the biggest money fight, man. And it's gonna be crazy. I would love to see what everybody else has. Right now, I have Walters for the youth and for the jab. I love the jab the most. Y'all know me. But that doesn't mean Donaire can't pull something that we haven't seen before. And for him to win, he's going to have to do that. So, y'all know what it is. I took my time on this motherfucking prediction. I don't know about y'all, man. If you love the sport, you take your time on the ones that really matter. And I told y'all, the ones that get the videos are the true. Man, go watch it. In my videos, y'all know, shut the fuck up, sit down, and watch the movie. Don't be on your phone, run into the bathroom. If that's the case, don't watch my motherfucking movies. Other than that, motherfucking classics for the classic fights. Y'all heard? You know Denzel always bring it, so shit. Alright, man, I'm out this bitch.